Not only is Dirty Dom the NXT North American Champion, but apparently he's a big draw in the ratings, or at least that is what the NXT viewership would suggest, and that is what WWE believe. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. NXT viewership for this week again up a very good number for the July 18th, 2023 episode. They did their second highest viewership of the year. The only one this was below was Seth Rollins coming to NXT to defend the World Heavyweight Championship against Braun Breaker. That happened back in June 2023. That got 773 viewers. This week's NXT with Dirty Dom challenging Wes Lee for the NXT North American Championship got 746,000 viewers. So what, just less than 30,000, 27,000 to be exact, behind the Braun Breaker Seth Rollins match. And that was a big match. That match was hyped up for a couple of weeks. The world title on the line, the brand new world title, Seth Rollins, the world champ, going to NXT. That rating, I thought, would be hard to beat, but the fact that Dirty Dom and the Judgment Day going to NXT, challenging Wes Lee for a minor title. Wes Lee, not a bigger name as Braun Breaker, and Dirty Dom is certainly not a bigger name as Seth Rollins, so you wouldn't think the ratings would be so close, but in fact, they were. And even if you look at last week's NXT, where they did 671,000 viewers, when the main event, I believe, was Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams versus two members of the Judgment Day, that was their fourth highest rated episode of the year, and the only ones that was behind was obviously this week's, the week where Braun Breaker faced Seth Rollins, and a NXT at the start of the year where it was like a special edition New Year's Evil. I believe that might have been the one where Mandy Rose left. I'm not too sure, but anyway, the point remains here. Anytime Judgment Day appear to be on NXT, the ratings go up. Anytime they bring a big star from Raw to put on NXT, the ratings go up. And I think we'll continue to see this trend. I think it's going to continue to happen. The fact that Dominic is now the NXT North American Champion means he will probably be on both shows. I expect that him, along with his Judgment Day buddies, will probably be going between NXT and Raw, and I think that will help the ratings. And if WWE can see that, then I think they're going to do it more often. But they can't just put anybody on NXT. We've seen lately they put Dana Brooke on there, they put Los Lavarios on there. Nobody gives a shit about them. If they want to put people on NXT from the main roster, it needs to be people that are actually going to matter. It needs to be people that are actually going to add something to the show. Dana Brooke adds nothing. The only thing Dana Brooke adds is me wanting to turn the TV off. So I don't think it's a good idea putting those people on NXT, but I certainly think if they want to try and put people for the main roster and involve them in stories, maybe for a month or two and then move them back on, I think that would make good sense. Because NXT at the moment, I do praise it, I say it's okay, they do some things decent, but overall, it's not that much, it's not watched. You know, people aren't really interested in it. It doesn't really have stars, and it's going to be hard to create stars if they're not against the top guys. I think in order to become big time, I think in order to become a draw, in order to make it to the next level, you probably need to move to Raw or SmackDown anyway. I don't think anybody on NXT is going to become a star staying on NXT. It just doesn't work that way, so we'll see. Maybe if they're not wanting to move everyone from NXT to Raw or SmackDown, maybe they can bring the people for Raw and SmackDown to NXT and help out the wrestlers that way. But again, another solid rating here for NXT, 746,000 viewers, 0.21 rating in the 18 to 49 demographic. There is rumours that WWE are planning the Bloodline, the Judgment Day storyline to go on for another couple of years, and that this will take over from the Bloodline when the Bloodline runs its course, which I believe will probably happen the end of this year. There's not much more legs on the Bloodline to go, so looks like the Judgment Day is here for the long run, and WWE seem to think the ratings are good with the Judgment Day. Even on Raw, apparently, the quarter-hour ratings, when the Judgment Day are involved, there's a big boost. So I guess we're going to be getting more Judgment Day on Raw and on NXT. That's it, guys. Catch you in the next one. Been Fog Wrestling. Thanks for watching. Until next time, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and peace.